If you've ever attended any of the classroom courses for Collision Hub, well, it's likely you've heard me tell a few basketball stories. It's the first thing that I ever completely fell in love with. So it's no surprise that March, well, it's one of my favorite months of the year. And this year, March Madness has not disappointed the fans. As I've watched brackets crumble and Cinderella teams pull off miracles, well, it has me thinking about the total madness that is the collision repair industry right now. Insurer premiums and claims management brackets are crumbling. A lot of shops are feeling the crunch of profit and employee loss, along with the panic of just where exactly is this industry going. And yet, if you look around, well, there's still a few Cinderella stories that keep emerging. You know, I don't have many heroes in my life, but one of them is Pat Summitt, the legendary basketball coach of the University of Tennessee. Her passing in 2016 was such a loss to the game. But there's a not-so-new star on the coaching stage, Dawn Staley. It would take me hours to cover her career from college and losing a national championship to Pat Summitt and My Lady Vols in 1991 to 3 Olympic gold medals and now the coach of the powerhouse South Carolina with 2 national championships of her own. So what can a basketball coach teach us about the current state of madness in collision repair? Here are Dawn Staley's 5 rules to life, love, and basketball, and also collision repair. First, bring your own ball. Too many repairers in this industry are sitting courtside watching others play the game, hoping at some point they'll get their shot. Any day now, it's going to be my turn. This even applies to the people that call themselves consultants in this industry. They're waiting and hoping someone lets them be a part of some event, their presentation, someone else's meeting. You know, the please pick me syndrome, or also the quest for outside validation of your value. All right, never put your success or worth in the hands of others. You show up to the court and the shop ready to play. If people want to use your talents or your business, then it's your game and it's your rules. If I own the ball, then I'm always playing. No matter who else steps on the court. The insurer can change, the customer can change, it's still my ball. This doesn't mean you're good, doesn't even mean you're going to win, it just means you're in the game. Next, growth takes place outside of your comfort zone. It's supposed to be scary. It's also supposed to hurt a little bit. When you're struggling is when you know that you're actually moving forward. Stop looking for things to go back to the easy way. Stop wanting to find easy answers to complicated problems. No one has the answers for your business but you. But you have to seek out what makes you uncomfortable. Find people that challenge your beliefs and your business practices. Now, create a home court advantage. For too many years, the collision repair industry has been playing an away game in a sold-out, hostile arena versus our arch rival. We treated customers and customer service as just a ticket price to the insurer's home court. In fact, we still talk about insurers and how we need to get them paid for everything, every day. You must create your own home crowd. Connect with local business. Connect with your community. Make those connections a priority for your business. And for some of you, this is going to mean ditching the paint company signs and equipment signs that hang outside your building. Those are not your community. Think local. You need a loyal and supportive community, not just a customer base. I mean, let's face it, we're a product that is typically purchased a few times over the course of the life of a vehicle or a family. Sure, customer feedback and service is important, but how you are seen and connect to your community at large, well, that's a game changer. You want to charge more per car so that your business can do safe repairs, you can become more profitable, and you can attract a higher level of talent? Well, when you're loved where you are, every day is a home game with a sellout crowd that's cheering just for you. People want to be a part of that. They'll fight for you. Just like sellout home crowds help college coaches attract and retain the top players that allow them to win national championships, your crowd or your village will help you. Now, this one is one of my favorite of Coach's rules. It's the 24-hour rule. Everyone in business knows the agony of defeat or the elation of a victory, but champions never dwell in either. I meet too many shops that are stuck in a way of doing business simply because it has been previously successful. Think about DRPs. True, I don't like them, but for many shops in the 90s and until recently, they were a profitable default way to run a business. It felt and it looked successful. So the shops are holding on, trying desperately to make it keep working or work again. There are also the shops that have tried something new and failed. That sting is something they never want to experience again. Those shops are running their businesses trying to avoid pain versus chasing greatness. When something goes right or wrong, you just got 24 hours to feel it, think about it, then it's over. The sun comes up tomorrow and it's a new game every day. Good or bad, tomorrow we take another step, and the day after that, we'll take another step. Nothing is taken for granted and nothing is avoided. We're scrambling for victory every day the sun comes up. And last, and I really like this one too, what is delayed is not denied. Folks, you don't become a healthy, happy, profitable body shop overnight. And let's be honest, because no one else is being honest with you. I've visited and audited shops that had just been featured in trade magazines. They're huge, perfect, and clean facilities covering centerfold spreads, interviews with happy employees, owners talking about their massive year-over-year profit and growth. It's a lie. Most of those shops are just advertising for some company that want the shop to say using them made the shop profitable and you can be too. But when we get there, employees are miserable, the work quality is low, and there's a big difference in bragging on your gross and really telling someone what your net is. You know, the one thing that never lies? Well, that's your bank account. Wherever you are in your business right now, well, it's exactly where you're supposed to be. Keep working. It's coming. Not overnight. It's also not coming right after you join this group or go to this class or start implementing this great new change that some guru tells you to do. You need to seek knowledge, but you also need to trust yourself and your people. It'll happen, but I promise you that when it does, it's not going to look like anything you ever imagined or saw in a magazine. You know, if this is the first time you're learning about Dawn Staley, then I highly encourage you to learn more and even follow her on social media. Her #1 ranked Gamecocks are in the Final Four this year for the 5th time since she's become coach. You can also pick up Coach Summitt's best-selling book on leadership, Reach for the Summit. It features her definite dozen system for succeeding in whatever you want to do in life or in business. Thanks.